Okay, we just got done playing Spyrium. This is my first game and the other folks' second game. Basically, you have a grid of cards out here, which are depleted now since the game is over, but you'll be placing guys on the sides of cards and then sort of playing chicken. So you're going to go into a phase after everybody's placed workers to pull workers. You can either pull workers and then get money equal to the number of workers that are around the card, or you can try to take an action on the card. You can get a lot of buy the buildings, which is kind of the strategy I went for. Didn't quite work out. So you can see the cost of the buildings, and then the buildings you can get and activate, with your workers. You get Spyrium, which is the name of the game, to generate victory points. I had this building I used a couple times. You can see I used 2 workers, pay 3 Spyrium, get 10 points. There's some other random things. These little things come out. The cool thing is the phases. So you have the first phase that you're placing workers out here on the grid. And then at any point you can move your disc over, and then you're going to start pulling workers off, and then you can start using your buildings and things like that. So it's by the designer Kalis. I liked it. So we're going to have a special guest, Matt Riddle, designer of Fleet. What do you think of it, Matt?
I liked it a lot, actually. It's my second game. Ben bought it, so we played it last night. I guess I appreciate the same things Joel pointed out. The ability to sort of jump ahead in the phase. There's a little bit of, it's actually kind of double chicken. So it's when you're going to pull your worker off the card to either buy the buildings or activate the dudes, and then when you actually activate that phase, it allows you to do that. So it's kind of like there's this push and pull, kind of a press your luck almost, which is cool to have press your luck in an otherwise very strategic thinky game. So I'm in. I like it a lot.
And then Joe Pinchback, I assume is your brother, so brother of the designer of Fleet. What do you think of the game?
I like it a lot. I'm a sucker for worker placement, and this one is definitely a good worker placement game. But I also like that there's a resource management mechanic worked in it as well. You have cash you need to manage, which is actually quite difficult. And then they throw the Spyrium angle in, which is just basically generic resource, but it's yet another ball you have in the air. So not only are you playing chicken, but you got to keep an eye on your money, and you got to keep an eye on your little crystal things. And I think it adds up to a pretty fun game.
Okay, cool. I'm sure my Dodgers are going to meet your Tigers in the World Series too. So anyway, sorry. All right, and then Ben Pinchback, other designer of Fleet. What do you think of it?
I agree with what Joe and Matt said, especially with what Joe said about the income. It's really hard to make money. Right. So when you pull a worker with a lot of guys around a card, it's a good chance to make money. It's kind of a nice double because guys around a card make a building more expensive, but they also make you more money when you pull it. So it could have been a boring resource conversion game, but instead it's completely excellent because of making the transition between putting your workers down and when to start pulling them, and when to do that is kind of the whole key to the game.
Oh wait, tell them how thematic it is.
Oh, and the theme is a big 0.
Yes.
But I don't care.
Yeah.
Great game.
I don't care either.
Yeah, I don't care either. The theme is 0. It kind of reminds me of Keyflower. I probably like this a little bit better than Keyflower because Keyflower is awkward. But this is very streamlined, traditional, kind of modern Euro. But yeah, everything these guys said makes absolute sense. So thanks.